Hello, welcome to Farming Simulator 22. Let's play Court Farm. I am your host, Field and Skylines. Hope everyone's doing all right out there. We are in August. Just got done picking up milk, delivering milk. We are now on our way to get wool. Updates since we last met and I last recorded. I have done a couple things. Number one, I bought a tractor. If we take a peek right here, it's just a little guy. I moved it on this farm so that we can move bales. I can unhook the weight here and we can water with this tractor so that we don't have to bring a tractor down here all the time to take care of our animals. Speaking of animals, let's go ahead and take a look at them. So these are Elmcroft sheep. They got enough food, enough water for now. These are our cows at Elmcroft farm. Straw, we might use a little straw. Otherwise, they're pretty good. These are the cows at this farm. As you can see, there's some milk. I couldn't fit the milk in, so I'm probably going to be swapping out the milk container for a larger one. So bear with me. I'll have to figure that out. As you can see, we're up to 50 cows here. And then the sheep here are doing all right. So, yeah. What else is going on? So production-wise, if we take a look at our productions, we have plenty of milk. We're not going to be getting through all that milk anytime soon. So we can start thinking about saving up for another dairy. Fabric-wise, we have 5,000 wool. We'll be dropping off some more. So that's a pallet. We'll probably be getting close to another pallet. So we'll let this keep running. And of course, nothing's been running on this production since we don't really have a lot of room to store anything until we get some of the other items out. So let's go ahead and pick up the wool. Today, for farm work, what we need to do is mow our new grasses and turn those into bales for silage. Then we have to lime and fertilize those fields, and then we have to lime and fertilize the linseed and rye field from the harvest last month. I already mulched them. I figured I'd get that out of the way since mulching uses the lawnmower, and the lawnmower is what I need to do. I also probably should check to make sure the lawnmower is set up to mow and not mulch before we mow grass. So that's where we're at, and that's what we're going to be doing today, some yard work. We're going to look at contracts and see if there's any fertilizing contracts, just because we have a ton of fertilizer we need to get rid of, and fertilizer to get rid of. There's a mod I'm thinking about bringing in, but I'm also thinking about saving it for another playthrough on maybe the next one when we're done here with Court and White. Turns poo into pellets that you can sell. Which to me, I mean, you don't get a lot of money for selling manure. You probably won't get a lot of money for selling the pellets. But you probably get more just, the manure. So here we are. So every day we are getting around 3,800 liters of wool. We need 4,000 liters to make one pallet. So we are almost getting one pallet a month, which is pretty cool. So we should be getting about 10 to 11 pallets of clothing a year. Maxed out at like 18,000 is, like 180, almost 200,000, and then there's environmental score added on that. So that will be a good moneymaker for us here. next May. Pull in here, drop the wool off. Dropped off, good. Let's park, take a look. So our current tank is this one. It's worth 2,000, and it holds 5,000 liters. Those 50 cows are going to be producing each around 5,000 liters. So as we grow, we're going to be blowing that away. So I'm thinking that we have to go up. Now, our choices are many. I mean, we can go with this guy at 7,300. It's significantly bigger. Oh, that's just water. This guy at 8,000 liters, 25 grand. Uh, just water. This does milk. It's smaller. This does milk. It does about 14,000, which is good because as we add more and more cows, we're gonna need something big like that. This is on back of the truck. Okay, this carries all sorts of stuff, not just milk. 8,000 liters. This one is 16,000 liters. This is the one we have. Now, we could go and convert it to be Unreal, which is 50,000 liters. For 15 grand. But to me, that seems a bit wrong. So I think what we're end up doing is, for now, we're going to buy this one eventually, or shortly. But I'll do that off camera. So let's go ahead. I'm going to send this guy up to the store. So that we can repair and sell. And then we will see if we can get there. And then we'll prepare for and then we'll prepare for, I don't know, the mowing that we have to do today. All right. It is moving. All right. So let's jump up to the top farm here. We have a lot of manure we have to muck out. Like 10,000 liters. Goodness. It's a lot. We have slurry we have to move. We had a lot to get done. So, but first we're going to get ready to mow. Wow, when a worker is driving, frames per second really drop. So I am going to actually stop, and I am going to do a quick jump cut to when and get the worker turned off and get the vehicle up there. I'm going to jump cut real quick. See you in a bit. All right. So we are ready to mow. We'll purchase the new milk tank at the end of the episode. Once the store is open. The store opens at 9. So here we are. We're going to mow our new fields, and we'll get them ready for silage. We should get almost 10. I would think we're going to get 10 bales at least, which is a good amount. Plenty for what we need, because we go through about a bale every 2 months or so. And as we add more cows to that other pen, let me rephrase that. We go through a bale every 2 months or so per pen. But as we add cows to that leased pen, that consumption rate will go up, obviously, as we add more cows. So I still think, though, once we get all 3 grass fields, we'll have more than enough grass to keep our cows happy, and some left over to sell at the end of the year, perhaps. So I think what I'm going to do is crack on the mowing. We'll do this in a time lapse with possibly some jump cuts in between as I switch over to like baling and the bales and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoy the music and enjoy the time lapse. Talk to you when we're done. So all the grass work is done. It is now time to lime and fertilize all of the stuff that needs it, which includes these 2 fields and the 2 grass fields. We got, I don't remember how many bales we got. I think we got 13, which isn't too bad. That's pretty good. We'll take that. That's 6 bales for each farm, which makes me wonder if we can stop leasing the grass field down by that farm, or maybe we hang on to it in case of an emergency. But I think we aren't going to need it. So what else is there to do in this month? Not much. Next month we're going to be busy though, because I think we're going to have field bean to harvest, and we're going to have to plant in linseed and rye into these 2 fields here. That'll be fun. That'll be exciting. What else do we have to do in the month of September? Sell cheese. We have to, of course, deliver our goods to the productions, our milk and the wool. But all in all, we're cranking right along. I think in no time we'll be able to afford the last 2 fields over here to complete Grandpa's plan. And that will be something special. So yeah, so I'm going to get all of these fields right now. But let's see if we can't count bales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9 on this field, 3, 4 on that field, so that makes 12. So we had about 12 bales, which isn't too bad. So yes, I think what we'll do when I'm done with these is I'm gonna off screen probably for the next episode see if there's any fertilizing contracts, get the fertilizing done, just so we can empty out some of our fertilizers, so we have a place to put manure and slurry. Or I'm gonna have to figure out how to mass sell it and make very little money. But that might be just what we have to do. But yeah, I think this has been a successful month. This episode's a little bit shorter than normal, but that is okay. Let me know down in the comments if you think, oh, we still have to buy our milk thing. We'll do that right now. Let me get this field done, and then we'll go and buy our milk, our new milk transporter. And I'll also send a worker to drive him closer to our refill point. Because we are going to need more lime to finish off that grass field. All right. All right. So I'm going to do a quick jump cut up to the store and get this guy over by the lime, and I'll get up to the store. So I'll see you in a little bit. All right. We're up at the repair part of the store. We're going to repair this milk tank. In fact, I want to disconnect it, drive the car up since I don't want the car to get affected. So it's $21 to repair. Oops. It is $374 to repaint. So 5, 6, 40 something. Let's see. Yeah, so you get a couple extra $100 by repainting. Not bad. And then let's go ahead and sell this. All right. So as you can see, 48,347 is our final price. There's our final balance. So now we have to find a new container to transport milk. And just here we go. What's for sale? Nothing's for sale. Big tractor that we can't use on this map, but that's about it. Let's take a look for animals here. So 8,000, 3,600, 1,400, 14,000 for 24.5. This is 25 grand, so that costs more for less. So I think we are going to buy this one, which is the one that we bought on white. We're going to put on the cool milk decal for $500 because why not? And this is going to take a big chunk of our money. We want to go right up to 18. No, we can always upgrade it later. Keep it all those colors. And let's go ahead and buy for 25,000. We are left with $23,347. All right. So that is pretty big, but it'll work well. It'll work well. Hopefully this car can pull it and the van can pull it. That's where it's actually going to live. All right, so we're going to take this down and grab that last almost 1,800 liters or 1,200 liters, whatever it was, that we left behind at the other milk thing. Or not, we'll pick it up tomorrow. We'll just take this down to the cheese factory, kind of let it hover by the cheese factory, park it over there, and then we'll get on with get back to the liming. So yeah, expenditure that I wasn't expecting to have to spend today. That's all right though. We had the money. It's nice to have the money. We are getting a little low, so we got to start saving up a little bit. Hopefully there will be some fertilizing contracts here in the next couple months that will help us use up some of our extra fertilizer and also make us a little bit of money, because we do want to get that second dairy and we want to buy those last 2 fields. And this is a long drive. Of course, there's our relatives who we don't go along with at Court Farm. Here's our leased farm. I think when the lease comes up on that grass field, we might not renew it. We'll have to think it through and see how we are doing with silage. Like, why does the car always go to the right as I blew by where I wanted to go? Wonderful. And this will be fun. Didn't go up the hill. There we go. Huh, that wasn't too bad. All right. So yeah, so this tank will carry approximately 3 times more milk than our old tank. So we should be good for quite a while. I'm just going to leave it right there. So when the van comes, the van can try to pick it up tomorrow, next month. All right, let's head on home, and then we'll get back to Lyman, and we'll put this episode to an end. All right. All right, so we got a FERT, and we'll line these 2 fields and then FERT all 4. So we're going to wrap up. Let me know in the comments what you think our next few moves should be. If we should focus on a second dairy, or if we should focus on buying the rest of the land that we're going to need. So let me know in the comments what you think we should do. Also, let me know if you think we should hang on to that small grass field at the other farm, or if we should just let that lease expire. What else? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy the content on the channel, please subscribe. It really does help me continue doing what I'm doing. Obviously, I do this for fun. So, and as always, please have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.